Well, it's Battlebox time again. This is Mission 91, and that's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me for, as I said, another look at another battle box. This is Mission 91. If you're not familiar with battle box, real quickly, they are kind of a mystery box, monthly mystery box. You pay them some money, and every month they send you some boxes. There's 4 levels. There's the basic, the advanced, the pro, and the pro plus. And at every level, you pay a little more money and you get a little more stuff, with the end goal of being that the money you pay is less than the value of the stuff in the boxes. So that being said, I make these videos to kind of help you develop a library of resources to go back and see if maybe this might be something you want to explore further, because you can look at examples of what you might expect, because it is a mystery box, so you really don't know what you're going to get until you get it. So anyway, without further ado, let's talk about Mission 91. And as usual, there is a little mission brief here that tells you what is in the box, and it has the general prices. So we're going to talk about what's in this box, and just from first glance, it looks like a really good box to me. So, but we're going to see. So first of all, there is a Peak Refuel titanium spork. Man, this thing is, wow, it is feather light. It's got this little case on. I bet you the little bag weighs more than the spork does, because titanium is pretty light anyway. This thing is, wow, it is literally probably lighter than a feather. Really nice long spork. I like that because some of them you get are too short. This is long enough to get down inside the bag of freeze-dried food, you know, because that's what typically you use these for backpacking and stuff. That's pretty cool. And it's camping weather coming up, so that's great too. So the price on this is $9.95. The value is, so that's pretty cool. I like this a lot, as they say. So that's a good start to the box, in my opinion. So the next item, since you got a spork, you got to have something to use it for, right? Oh my gosh. It's Peak Fuel biscuits and sausage gravy. Oh yeah. I mean, wow. That sounds good, doesn't it? And look, the spork is big enough to get down to the bottom of the bag, which is cool. So, man, like a lot of times I get this freeze-dried food and I just kind of add it to my survival food stash, but I don't know. This one might not make it to the stash, because biscuits. That sounds pretty good. Biscuits and gravy. It's a 2 serving. Just add water. So that's pretty cool. Really good. So anyway, that's the second thing. The third thing in the basic box, it says Gear Aid cooling towel. So let's have a look at that. Let's go ahead and take it out of the old package here. See if we can get it out of there. Will it come out? Nope. I gotta tear the cardboard somehow. Oh, here it is, right here. See, I tear these things up. I can never get them back in. So, all right, that gummit there. How about that? So here's this little cooling towel, and what does it say about this? It says, when it's hot, finding an effective way to cool off is top priority. So basically, you just get this thing wet. Water-activated cool mesh technology. You put it on your neck for cooling. So if you're backpacking, you got to get hot. This is a pretty nice size too. Look at how big this thing is. So pretty good. Just get it wet, wrap around there, help keep those arteries cool and keep your blood cool, which is pretty neat. And it has this little mesh bag that you can put it in to let it dry out. And we're going to put it in the mesh bag right now. And so, I forgot to tell you, because I'm so organized. As I said, this one was $9.95, the spork. The sausage and gravy is $13.99. And the price for the Gear Aid cooling towel is $17.95. So there's that so far. And then next, there's another really cool item. Man, I'm telling you, I'm liking this box so far. Seems to have a pretty good bit of value. It's a Humvee folding shovel. And let's see if I can get this thing out of here and show you that, because I looked at several different folding shovels on the channel before, and I think they're a good thing to have for a lot of reasons. Whether you're just trying to, dig yourself a latrine in the woods, or keep in your vehicle if you're going off-roading or anything. It's got a nice little pouch here. Let's see. It says it is 1050 carbon steel construction. It's heat treated. It's unfolded length. Well, they got all this stuff in metric, and I didn't do the conversions, so. But it's got so it goes a lot of different ways. You can put it like so, I think, and let's see how you work this thing. I got to figure it out now. Okay, just screw it down. It's got this little ratchet here like that. So as you screw it down, it's gonna push it into place. So got one that's gonna be kind of like a little hoe. Use it like a little hoe. The other one, let's see. You can back it open. It's got several different notches on it. You know, should be able to make it straight. Let's see. No. Can you see that? All right, yeah, you can make it. So that angle. Let's see. Turn it a little more. That's one. Okay, I see how it is. Or you can turn it straight. So it's got two different angles. You can use it like a hoe, or you can use it straight like a shovel. A lot of times it's easier to dig like a hoe, but very short, compact. This is supposed to handle plastic. This is all metal here. It says it's ergonomically designed nylon handle. I'm sorry. Has a tooth saw, it says. You ain't cutting much with that. You might cut some roots with it, but it's pretty dull, okay? And a nail puller. But the edge is kind of sharpened like a shovel. You're not going to carve feathers with it, but you could certainly take a file or a little grinder, a Dremel to it, and make that where you could cut a little better. But it's more for cutting roots and stuff like that, which it probably does okay at that. So anyway, the value of this one is $19.99. So let's see if I can fold this thing up again. How do I fold it up? I got to figure that out. Pull this down and fold it. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay. I got it. Folds up that small. And, you know, obviously I didn't practice this beforehand. So that's the shovel, and that's everything that's in the basic box. So I got to say, I think that's a pretty good basic box this month. Nothing in here that I don't think is useful or don't like. So the next level is the advanced box, and at the advanced box you get everything in the basic box plus some more stuff. This time the more stuff is, let's see, it's a Phoenix feather knife, and you know I'm going to like that because I like me some knives. So let's just see what this knife looks like. And it says it has a $39.95 value. It is D2 steel. It's a proper caping blade to cleaning game. So very small. Have a look at this. Nice little knife here. This could be a good caping knife. Could be a little sharp too. You know, do the redneck sharp test on here. Oh man, look at that. Wow. Okay. Good job, Phoenix. Good job, Outdoor Element. This sucker is sharp. It's called a caping knife, a skinning knife, but it's also pretty good. Probably this might be a good little self-defense blade if you needed it. Very small, and a little bit of a chisel tip on it for prying, and then a nice little clip here on the little very thin. This could be a neck knife, a concealed carry knife, a lot of different things. This could be $40 value, which I think is pretty stinking good. It is D2 steel. Only weighs 1.4 ounces. Kydex sheath, screwdriver tip, a 1/4-inch hex driver on the tip if you need to use that. Again, 1.4 ounces, 3-inch blade, and 6.2 inches overall. So nice little knife. I'm really impressed with the edge on this one. So sometimes, you know, you just don't get that. So that's the everything in the advanced box. So far they're batting 1,000 for me, honestly, right now. So far, I got to give them credit for that. This is so far everything in here I like a lot. Here's the Pro Box. Something else really good. Walker electronic earmuffs. That's $80 value. I can tell you these are really nice ones. I just had to buy a couple pairs of Walker earmuffs for. I took my sons to the Fighting Pistol Classic Tactical Response, and a couple of them didn't have their earmuffs yet. And anyway, I bought those, and I paid like $60 a piece for some that weren't quite this nice, I don't think, at the at some store. I think it was Academy Sports. And these have full range dynamic HD speakers for clear balanced sound, low noise frequency tuned for natural sound clarity, sound activated compression, a 0.02 second reaction time, recessed volume control knob, audio input jack, ultra compact and collapsible. It takes two AAA batteries. Let's see. Oh, look, it even comes with a couple of cool patches. You got a Punisher skull and a flag. That's pretty cool. And they've got little Velcro to put the patches on there. So you can comes with the batteries. I like that. And just to show you how these things fit. I want to see how comfy they are, because I always care about that when I'm looking at these things. And let's see, they do fold up nice and small too. I like that a lot. I say that a lot, don't I? So let's just try them on. Battlebox branded, how about that? So let's see, pull those down, pull that down. We got the microphones there, and there's the power button here. Oh, it's just a nice wheel power button. No craziness. And then, let me just turn them on and see if I can hear. Well, there's no battery in them. So anyway, that's those. I think that's really nice, actually. And I like that they are so compact. They really fold up really nice. Actually, they fold up this way better, with ears to ears. I mean, muff to muff, like that. Okay. All right, then. There you go. There's that. And they got the little patches. Should we put the patches on? We might as well, right? Got the American flag patch here, and a Punisher skull here, because you got to have the Punisher skull, right? I guess, I don't know. I don't really have those, but anyway, let's put the patches on just to show you. So there's that. That's the Pro box, and the value on these are $79.99. Finally, the last and top level is the Pro Plus box, which usually means every month you get some kind of knife, some kind of bladed implement. You sometimes call the Knife of the Month Club. This is another one from the folks at Outdoor Element, just like the Phoenix Talon. We're going to check this out. This looks like a really cool knife. I think I'm going to like this. So this is the Phoenix Talon. All right, let's see. All right, wow. So it's got all kinds of stuff in here, man. Let's see. So first, let's look at the sheath. A little sharpening diamond stone on the sheath. Pretty neat, pretty neat. A Kydex sheath. Nice little clip. It's got this little pack in here with some Chicago screws and a little screwdriver, a little tiny cutter blade thingy there, a couple of rubber bands, and a little screwdriver head. Let's see what that's for. Maybe we can figure this out. Let's see. Okay, so little gut hook or rope cutter here. You can see it comes with an extra blade for that, so that's neat. I'm gonna look at. I gotta look at the manual on this one. It's got some stuff in it I think is worth looking at. Okay. Oh yeah, look at here. So check this out. Pull that out of the way. Little spark wheel for lighting some tinder. Oh man, I'm liking it. You know I'm liking that, right? Let's see what else we got here. So you can light a stove with that. You could light any kind of little tinder with it. Maybe I'm taking a little long. I'm sorry, but I just think this is so cool. No. So there's a ferro rod in here. Apparently, let's see. Spring and a set screw. Oh, so you can replace that little ferro rod. Just a little flint, like a big. They're calling it a ferro rod, but it's really like a big lighter flint you can replace. So it has these. Oh, okay. So all the little pieces that are there. Here we go. Okay. The little pieces that they're in the baggie. Right. Where'd it go? All those little Chicago screws and stuff are so you can mount this little knife piggyback like on here somehow, like this or like. Anyway, you can mount it several different ways, and they show that on here. You can mount it out to the side like this, or they show you mounting it pretty much upside down like this, maybe. However you want to do it, but this is what I think is really cool about this knife. So use this part of this knife, unscrew these little screws right here, and I'm going into a little more detail than I usually do on these Battlebox videos because I just think this knife is so cool. So unscrew these little screws right here, and then I guess just keep unscrewing them till they come out. Because just loosening them is not what you're looking for here. All right, here we go. No, we're almost there. I don't want to drop them. Let's see. You pull the. Okay, hold on, Brian. Unscrew that one. I'm trying to keep this up in the camera for you, but I wasn't prepared to do all this taking apart stuff. And there is a nice little cubby hole in there with both sides, which gives you, gosh, that's probably almost a ½ inch thick, almost a ½ inch deep. A little hole that you can put stuff in. You could put tinder in there. That could be a good thing to put in there. You got a sparking wheel, you got tinder, you got a knife. You generally can get yourself a fire. You could put a compass, a little button compass in there. Although being around the steel might kind of affect the magnetic of it. So, but they show a button compass in the little manual thing. But I'd say this would be a great place to put some tinder, some ready-made tinder, just in case you need a fire real quick and you don't have time to go looking for tinder, which I think is it's a pretty good idea. Let's see what else it's got. So, yeah, that's pretty neat. So, there you go. So, let me put this back in here before I cut myself. So, again, think about it. It's D2 steel, good steel in my opinion. Got a diamond sharpener here. This has got a spark wheel here. A little gut hook / rope cutter here. We got some round holes here. I think they're just for lightning, although you might could use those for a bullet puller or something. Let's check out the edge on this one. Okay. Again, it passed the redneck sharp test. I got to say, it's a pretty neat little survival knife. And I call it a survival knife because it's got that thing inside there. So, sharpener, fire, knife, man, nice. I like it a lot. So, that is the Phoenix Talon, and that is Battlebox 91. So, what I try to do in these Battlebox videos, these mystery box videos, is pick out 1 or 2 items that are my favorite out of the box. Usually, or very often anyway, that's not too difficult because there's always a few that aren't my favorite. They're just like, oh, they're whatever. They're kind of like, I could care less. I got to be honest with you. Everything in this box, I think, is good. This may be literally one of the best battle boxes I've seen in a long time because at every level, there's something. Every level's good. Just the basic level, if you got everything in the basic level, which means you're going to get this and this shovel. Oh. And this titanium spork and this biscuits and gravy. Man, I can't find anything wrong with any of those. You know, at the next level, you got this feather knife. Again, can't find anything wrong with that. It's a nice little knife. Next level, you got the, I know I'm rehashing. You got these, and then this Talon. Man, I'm just going to say the whole box is my favorite this time, and sue me if you don't like that. So I really, this is a good one. That's all I got to say. So anyway, if you're interested in exploring Battlebox further, there'll be a discount code in the video description below. You can save, I think, 20% off your first box. You can also get on their website, and there's other stuff that you can buy some of this stuff individually if you don't want to subscribe. So I think they're doing a really good job. Certainly this month was a really good job, and I hope this has been helpful and interesting to you. Thanks again to the folks at Battlebox for sending me these boxes every month so I can show them to you, and we can develop this library of resources for you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.